Cheers. We're back.
We're back, baby.
We're back, baby. Hi, Prin.
Hi, Renee.
How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm good. We're here. How was your weekend?
It was really, really, I was going to say it was all right. No, it was absolutely amazing because Shiva is back.
Woo! Let's go, Shiva.
So super exciting. I was reunited with my long lost friend.
Let's go.
And spent some really nice quality time with her and Lucy and Ellie, and it was super cute. And just, I just feel like, do you know when you feel like recharged after spending time with certain people? That's how I feel when I'm with Renee.
Of course.
But I've not seen Shiva in, I think it's been 21 months. So like we were nearly at 2 years.
Not counting or anything.
She was like, can you believe it's been 21 months? I was like, I actually can't. So it was so nice. I needed that.
Yeah.
In my life.
I mean, I can agree. She's a great person. I do like Shiva. She's been there since like middle school times.
I know.
Day dot.
One of my oldest friends.
Yeah, let's go.
Got to really soak up all the Shiva time the next 6 weeks before she goes off on her travels again.
Yeah.
She's living her best life. I love it. I hate her for it because she keeps abandoning me. Yeah. However, a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do. So.
What did you think of your new look?
The new hair.
Yeah, man.
So, to be fair, I haven't actually seen it since I had it done because I had it done yesterday.
Yeah.
But I did send her a picture and she said it looks very nice, very face framing, which I needed back because it's been a while since I've had my fringe.
Yeah, it has. I mean, summertime. It's
I know.
Hot.
Honestly,
forehead.
I was driving on the M6 yesterday. My forehead was sweating. I was thinking, why the fuck did I pick like this weekend as well? So yesterday was the hottest day so far this year. And I thought, what have I done?
It's meant to be hot for the rest of the week though.
I hope so. Fingers crossed. I kind of want to be like, I don't want it to be hot when I'm at work. I want it to be hot when I can sit in the garden and not do anything. I don't want it to be hot when I'm like having to drive to work
5 days a week.
I know.
5 out of the 7 days you're working. You better just find a sunbed and get a tan at work.
Well, honest to God. And look at you with your new hair.
Well, we're all matching now, aren't we? Look at us with the red.
You have to have red hair to be on this podcast. They're the new
standard.
rules.
So if you want to be a guest, dye your hair. Yeah, man. But yeah, no, I like it.
You weren't sure, were you?
I was so unsure about colour because obviously I tend to go for darker colours. I feel like darker colours make me look my age.
Do you not feel like you look your age with this?
No, I feel like it makes me look younger than I already look because people already be telling me, oh, you look about 19. Come on now.
Don't insult me.
Insult me like that.
It's good though. You'll appreciate it as you get older. That's what they all
Black
say.
don't crack, do it.
It is what it is.
But yeah, I thought, you know what? Let me just do it. It's summertime, finish uni. Let me just.
I think it's a nice summer colour.
Yeah, I could have went that orangey colour. Wasn't feeling it though, was you?
No. I just feel like this matches your complexion well.
Do you think?
Yeah, I do.
Maybe.
I would never lie to you about something like this. I would not be walking around with you if I thought you looked a hot mess. So.
Yeah, but you get locks sometimes as well.
I do. I was thinking about doing red locks, but I just can't deal with the heat and all the hair. Like I know I've got a lot of hair, but that's a lot of hair. And like going on holiday and that getting wet and just dragging me down. Like I love how it looks, but not.
Might test it for you. Because these feel light, especially in comparison to like braids.
Yeah, I need you to get them soaked and tell me what it's like.
All right, let's go swimming.
Let's go golfing. Let's go swimming. Sorry, that's a DJ Khaled reference.
Let's go golfing, you know.
He's got this. Alice, if you're watching this, you'll know what that was. Because he's got this weird video where he's like, let's go golfing, let's go swimming. And he's just being...
I've never seen DJ Khaled swim, first of all.
He's just being his weird self.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm proud of us with our new hair and we've come a long way.
Oh my God, for real. Some of them looks we were serving, well, I say we. I was serving in school.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, like, oh my gosh. There's just this one picture of, I think it was like year 11 leavers. And there's a picture of me, I think Tiana and Lauren.
Yeah.
And you can see, do you remember when I had the weave? The sewing, but I had like the fringe, but the kind of fringe.
Oh yeah,
and it was just like purple, but then the rest of my hair was just like a light. It wasn't. Listen,
it was a look.
It was not serving.
She was
anything. serving certain. I do miss some days.
Do you?
Yeah, because
like the hairstyles.
Yeah. I feel like I used to switch it up quite a bit. Like
yeah, you did.
Try like most outrageous things. I'm like, what the what
You
am I
used to
doing?
come to school with your new hairstyle every week, and everyone would be like, "Gosh, Renee, your hair grows so
well.
fast."
People sometimes.
This is what happens when you go to her white school.
Yeah, for real. I don't know what it is, man. It's like, you know, when they say that a white person can't remember like two black co-workers' names, but can remember every breed of dog that is to ever exist to man. Like, it just reminded me of that. But yeah, now I've tried some things, but as I said, I don't think I had the greatest looks.
But for the time, I genuinely feel like they were. Like, when you look back now, you're like, oh, but also like everyone else's hair was kind of like on that same level back then.
Yeah, maybe, true. Because no one said anything.
Exactly.
No one said anything, even though some people should have. Some of those looks, man, someone should have been
pulled you to one side.
Yeah, let's have a chat. They pull you for a chat, as they say. It's like, have you seen all the TikToks about Harriet from Love Island? How she used to take a brush to her hair.
Oh, I heard someone talking about it, but I've not seen.
Oh, it's so peak.
She needs a good friend.
But yeah, but like I saw someone else saying that she was the hairdresser that did her hair, and like,
yeah,
I think it's just the camera that must make it look bad.
They want to do people dirty. If I would look like I had been dragged through a bush backwards if I was in that villa.
I don't think I could do it because I can't do hair as it is. Like, it's a good job that my girlfriend knows how to do this. Otherwise, my hair
You'd be walking around.
Yeah, because I've never been good with it. Especially like, I think that's why I used to relax it.
I was gonna say, like, if we go back to the beginning of like all the hairstyles that you had in school, I feel like the first one I remember was just your relaxed hair.
Yeah. I came to Codsall High. And it was just after my auntie's wedding.
Yeah.
And I relaxed my hair for the first time for the wedding. And then...
And were you feeling like that bitch?
You know, when the hair's like swaying like this.
Like that Brazilian blowout.
For real. So I was feeling myself. I used to get like half my hair weaved and then I used to relax the top. Well, I used to relax all of it and then wear the top out.
Oh, so it's like, what's that called? I think it's called like a leave out.
Probably.
It's called a leave out when you leave out the top bit because it looks more natural because the top bit is your own hair.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
Leave out.
I used to do that, but relaxer, guys, is not the one for the hair. It's just chemicals. It literally is. It broke all of my hair.
Yeah.
It broke everything. I had to like cut so much of my hair off. And obviously, me being the girly that I am, I always wanted really long hair, and I just wanted
Everyone wants. I was speaking to my hairdresser about it, and she was saying like we attach too much of our self-worth to having like A, hair full stop, and B, long hair. It's like this whole, like I always say to Yasmin when I go in, like just cut off what you think needs cutting off. Like don't just keep the length for the sake of the health. Yeah. But it is this massive thing for a lot of girls. It's like I want long hair. Even
Why is that though?
I don't know. Like long hair is deemed as beautiful.
Has long hair always been the look? Like when was there a point where everyone was short?
I feel like 1920s, like kind of like the whole like Peaky Blinders time, like 1920s, 30s, even maybe 40s, when they used to like the curls, you know, like the slick down curls and stuff. Yeah. That was so in then. But it goes through waves.
I don't know, man. I feel like it's always just been a long hair thing for me. Like,
Yeah,
that's why
same.
I
used to always
wear
want it.
like protective styles.
Yeah.
I just want length, man. I want to be able to feel my hair on my back. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's nice. It does feel When was the transition from you like when you were like, I can't keep relaxing my hair, like I need to, and then what hairstyle came after that?
What did I do? Probably when I was like, maybe like 15, maybe like year 10.
Okay.
When my hair broke off.
Like it couldn't take it anymore.
Yeah, my hair broke off and she had to cut my hair. I was like, I literally, like the tears I had tears on the inside. I was, no, I worked so hard to get here and now I have to go back to basically square one. And I was just like, all right, cool. Looks like we're not seeing natural hair for years. So I had the goal of, what did I go into? I think it was when I started, that might have been when I started like braiding my hair loads.
Yeah.
All the time, just have different colour braids and that. Right up until I was 18. So I went to Zante and had my hair braided.
Yeah, I remember there's this like video of us in Yates's terrace and you've got like black braids but with silver through it, like white silver.
Also very rogue look. But then at that time, I couldn't dress. I could nothing was very like...
None of us could dress when we were 18.
Yeah. The fact that we were going into Yates's and that's how I was looking. There's this one picture I was thinking, that is not me at all. I think it might have been Sean's birthday. And I'm in like a little dress and I'm in like gold heels with the straps around here. And I was thinking, who do I think I am? Do you know what I mean?
He was trying to fit in though. That's what everyone was doing back then.
Yeah, so had the braids, but then went on holiday and then realised that the braids were too heavy on my head. So then it was breaking my hair still.
Yeah.
And then we found out about these things.
We love a crochet lock.
Crochet lock. Oh, when I tell you, I said I'm going to go to uni and by graduation, I'm wearing an afro on stage. That's how I'm collecting my diploma. Don't know if that's still true anymore.
You've been saying that from the very beginning, that you've been protecting your hair all this time.
You know what it is, yeah? I'm scared that I'm going to look too mask.
No.
I think
it's all about how you style it and like what you're wearing and like.
Yeah, but I'm going to be wearing probably a suit.
But you like wearing a little bit of makeup, so you could have like a little bit of makeup. But also, does it matter? Like, two masks for who? For you? Would you feel uncomfortable, or two masks for everyone else?
For everyone else.
Fuck them, honestly.
I don't know. I don't know.
Come on, guys, you need to tell her. Like, for who?
I don't know.
You've waited years for this moment.
Yeah, I know, but like I just don't know how. But perception of myself from other people is like a big thing in it. So like I always try to look the part. Like if I'm gonna wear a suit, I'm gonna wear it well, so people will be like, "Shit, Renee, you look sick." Like your graduation,
you look
everyone
sick.
was like, "Oh, you look sick," and I was a bit like taken back. I was like, "Oh, okay, it's not as weird."
It's not weird at all.
So yeah, but like I don't know, like family's gonna be there and stuff. Like mom's gonna be there and dad.
Well, this is who you are, so they need to get used to it. It's such a mic drop moment. It's like here I am collecting my degree. And I'm being myself. Like, I'm not saying it's going to be easy and obviously do what you feel comfortable with, but I think you should do it.
Or the afro. I don't know. I think I might have to call your hairdresser and be like, listen, I want to do this for graduation.
Yeah.
Hear me out.
Because you need to get it cut proper.
Yeah. Like, I don't want to look 70s, but I want to look, like, I want it to be like, like that picture I sent you the other day with me in the pink night top and my hair was in my bedroom. Like, I feel like that looks a bit... It looked healthy. It looked all right.
Yeah.
It wasn't like shaped properly. But
that's all you need is a shaping.
I don't know. I don't know. You might have to test run it for something.
Yeah, 100%. That can't be the first time you do it because you'll be like, what?
Yeah, I will sprint across that stage.
But I just feel like you've been through such a long hair journey in terms of like the breakage and then like realising you wanted to protect your hair and like saving up for this graduation moment. So I feel like it's such a good time to be like, this is me.
Yeah.
This is who I am.
Maybe. We'll see. Maybe I'll I don't know. Maybe I'll do a little picture, do a little photo shoot, drop it on Instagram for you guys, and then you can do like a little poll and people like, actually, Renee, this is
I'm going to make like 17 fake accounts so I can vote it up.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll do something. But I've been through some styles. You've been through some styles, some colours.
I have been through some colours, some
damage.
damage.
You used to do was it for like a Halloween or something? You did a mohawk.
Yeah.
Do you remember
I used to think that was, to be fair, I still think that is sick.
Yeah.
Like, but I don't think I'd have the confidence, because it was kind of like for fancy dress, but my mum used to say to me all the time, like, do you want me to do that look for you again? And I'd be like, yeah, kind of. But then I didn't really like looking too different. Like when we were younger, I didn't really want to be going to school with these hairstyles. Like, I don't know. It just kind of made me, I wanted to look like everybody else as much as I could, which I didn't.
Yeah.
But
I would definitely resonate with that. The whole weave and the wig moment. Like, I don't need straight hair. I've got hair.
This is what I mean.
Fine,
to be fair, that was one thing that I'm glad. My mum would never let me relax my hair. I never asked to, because my hair type was always, it's more manageable.
Yeah.
So like you could do it on the day. Do you know what I mean? Like you can wet it, you can detangle it, you can style it on the day. So it was more manageable for my mum. So she would never relax my hair, and I never wanted to, because I did always like my curls. My mum made sure of that, which I'm always so grateful of.
Yeah.
Because I know people that have a hair type similar to mine and they still had their hair relaxed, and I think that's mad because it's such a manageable hairstyle. Like, as far as I'm concerned, most people only got their hair relaxed because it was easier to do it.
Yeah. Do you think though that's as well because like obviously you're mixed race, your mom's mixed race as well?
Yeah. I think I think my mom being mixed race.
Yeah.
Like if my mom was white and she didn't understand how to do the hair type, she probably wouldn't have been able to manage. She could have learned. Like, I'm not saying that that's an excuse. I feel like when you have children and they have different hair types, you should learn how to do their hair. Nowadays, there are no excuses for that because the internet, like, you can watch a YouTube tutorial. There's tutorials all over TikTok. There's no excuse for it now. But, like, back in the day, I understand why moms used to struggle.
Yeah.
So I think it was helped by my mom being mixed. Like, my hair's a lot thicker than hers and a lot curlier than hers, but she was there for me, my day one. But yeah, I still used to straighten my hair every now and then for school. And people, what made it worse is that if I ever came to school with my hair straight, people would always say to me, oh my God, your hair looks so nice like that. Why don't you wear it like that all the time? Like, it looks so much better like that. And I just used to be like,
it takes days to do this, that's why.
It takes days to do this. As soon as it gets wet, if it's raining outside, poof, it's game over. And it's damaging, so I'm not just going to keep doing it. And I was aware of that. But I wasn't like good at doing my hair when I was younger. Like I used to like scrape it up in a ponytail and then the next, like go to bed, then the next day, I wouldn't even take the bobble out. I just brushed back the front. I was so lazy with it.
Yeah.
Like my mum used to say, you go to school looking like a tramp. And I used to be like, no, I don't. And to be fair, I actually did. And no one was saying anything because no one really had the same hair type as me. So as far as they were concerned, that was just how it was supposed to look. I didn't know that was supposed to be like definition in my curls. It was just this poof ball. So yeah, like I did used to straighten it a lot more back then. And then I don't really remember the first time I dyed it. I think my mom used to dye her hair quite a bit. So I remember saying to her like, oh, let's box dye mine.
Yeah.
And I went like, to be fair, it was kind of a reddish colour. I think what I actually went first was like a blue black, and then I used a colour stripper to get it out, and then it went like a reddish, like a burgundy, like dark colour. And I was kind of rocking that like the same way you said like about levers. There's a picture from the last day of Codsall High, and like it's a group picture and I'm at the Crown Jewels. Anyone that knows, like anyone that's in that picture will know exactly what picture I'm on about. And my hair is straight, but not straight. Yeah. But it's like I've clearly straightened it at some point, but it's just expanded.
Yeah.
And it's this like weird burgundy colour. I don't even recognise myself, to be honest. It's weird. And then I decided that I wanted to go blonde.
I remember that.
And now that was a time.
I can remember there's a picture of you like this with that blonde hair.
Oh.
Actually, was it dip? No.
It grew out, so it looked like a dip dye.
It wasn't a dip dye.
It wasn't a dip dye. But it grew out so quickly, and I just couldn't be arsed with the upkeep. Like I got it dyed blonde. Well, it was kind of blonde, more like a gingerish blonde. It was very brassy toned, like it wasn't like a white blonde. But I also, my hairdresser was like, I can't keep bleaching it, like it's just going to break off. And I didn't want to damage the curls. So it's this, I remember one girl saying to me like, Prin, why did you dye your hair ginger? And I was like, I didn't. I actually didn't. So, and she was like my friend at the time. So I was like, you're rude. So that was annoying. Bearing in mind my hair was ginger like a few weeks ago. So like I rate the ginger look now. Back then I was like, how dare you say that to me? So I went through the blonde for a while, but I didn't do any upkeep. So I just let it grow out. I barely used to put like any good products in my hair. I remember when I first started going to my hairdresser now, Yasmin. Love you, Yasmin. Like, she did my nice cut. She's been cutting my hair for years now. She's the best in the game.
Let's go.
But when I first went to her, Bev was the same. We both literally only used to use like hair conditioner. And I'm not talking like Cantu hair conditioner or like Shea Moisture. I'm talking Tresemme, the big white bottle of hair conditioner.
What was I I was using the green one.
Oh, see, she was just branching out of it with it. No, I was using the white bottle, and I used to use so much of it, and I just used to drag it through my hair and go out the house, like.
Fair enough.
And it worked as like a curl cream essentially, but my hair was dry. Those conditioners are full of like plastics and stuff like that like I now try to avoid in hair products. But I went to Yasmin and she was like, "Oh, so what do you use in your hair? Like what curl creams, what gels?" And I was like, "Huh?
What was that?
Curl cream? What's a gel?
What's that?"
Like, I was so lazy. When I was little, my mum was putting like all these products in my hair. The day she stopped doing my hair, it went downhill. But then I did have like, when I started going to Yasmin, that's when it really like started making me care about the health of my hair. And as much as people probably think like I always had acceptance of my hair because it was always worn in its natural state, I didn't have acceptance of it because I didn't look after it. I was dyeing it blonde for why? For who? Like I didn't even really like, to be fair, it kind of looked sick. There's like one picture where it looked sick. And sometimes I look at that picture and I'm like, should I? But like I was trying to fit in and I was never going to look like the white blonde girl with my blonde hair. So I don't know what possessed me. But then Yasmin, she dyed it back dark and I stopped using box dyes and I started getting it cut properly, like by a black hairdresser that was going to cut my hair whilst it was curly. I used to go to a hairdresser's when I was younger and she used to ask me to straighten my hair to go there so she could cut it straight.
That's the key sign there. Like, why are you having to do your hair to go to the hairdresser?
Why you cut my hair when it's straight when I don't wear it straight?
Yeah.
Because you're going to cut it and then as soon as I wash it and it's curly again, it's going to shrink up loads and it's also going to be like all over the place.
Isn't that weird though? Like, you'd think that like, as you're learning to be a hairdresser, you'd learn pretty much all hair types. You know what I mean?
I think it's a bit more of a thing now, but I really don't think it has been, and I think it's very recent if it is. And even correct me if I'm wrong, if they even do that now. I don't know if it's like you have to do an additional course if you want to learn Afro hair and stuff. I don't actually think
that's so crazy though.
I know. It's mental. It's mental. And like, she's a great hairdresser, don't get me wrong. Like, she does my mum's hair. She's always done my mum's hair, but my mum's hair type is much looser than mine, much easier to do. Well, not even easier to do, but just like if you've not had training in Afro hair, you could still do my mum's hair because it's still quite like closer to white hair than mine is. But Yasmin really made me love my hair because she did it properly, and I realised how good it could look. And I was thinking, oh my God, I have been walking around looking like a tram. Like, it can look so good. And that's when I really got into it with the hair page and stuff that I used to have. And I felt like I came a long way because I was trying out new styles. Like, I was doing twists and stuff with my natural hair, which I never would do, because like twists with when you get like extensions and stuff and you do it, it's long, but with your natural hair I had these like little twists, and like if I'd have done that at 15 I would have been like, that's embarrassing, I'm not walking around like that.
That's how everyone's literally walking around right now. Crazy.
This is what I mean. It took us a long time to get there.
It really does. To be honest, I'm still trying to get there. Like, I've really been thinking lately that I want to lock like my actual hair.
Your natural hair. Oh, don't, because I love locks. I think locks are just...
Yeah, I want to do it, but I don't think my hair's at a good length yet. I don't want it lock it and then it be an awkward length.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I think it would suit you so...
I think it will as well. I also think it will also make me look super mask.
It will make you look a little bit masked, but also it depends how you... I don't know. Also, A, is that an issue again? Like, if you're happy with that, and B, if not, you can make things look femme. Like, there's this girl that I follow on TikTok. I can't remember what TikTok name. It's like Kim. Her TikTok name's like Kim. Yeah, black woman. She's from London.
Does she gym?
I don't know if she gyms.
There's one girl that I watch. I want my hair exactly like I want.
Oh, really?
I want her body type. I want her hairstyle.
Oh, it's not the same girl, because I don't think she ever posts like about the gym or her body.
Yeah, and I was looking at. I remember the first time I saw her hair, and I was like, oh, I think I would look.
Yeah,
I feel like I look quite similar to the girl. So I was like, oh, this might look good. And then I was picturing myself in like a suit and then like the locks.
So imagining the whole fit.
Yeah, I was thinking, oh, it will all come together, but then. Again, it's a scary world.
It is scary, but I feel like that's the other thing now, is that it's easier for us to experiment with newer things, because people on social media and like out in the world, like there is more representation for us now. Still got a long way to go, but there is a lot more for us now. And like, and even like, for instance, when like the Kardashians started wearing wigs, and like all these famous people wearing wigs that aren't black, and that made it such a more acceptable thing, because I feel like back in the day it was like, your mum wears a wig. Do you know what I mean? It was like an insult.
Yeah, for sure.
Whereas now it's like, it's a protective hairstyle.
And the men's are wearing them.
Literally.
Men's are wearing lace fronts.
So everyone's doing it now. So now it's like, it's okay for us to do. It's annoying that that's the way it is, but at least like you got to take what you get. And like, I feel like it's much more, it's given me so much more confidence to experiment with different hairstyles now, because there is more representation. I wish we had it when we were younger, to be honest, because it was a struggle.
I think as well, being surrounded by like different people, like I feel like I'm more inclined to do more like natural stuff in my hair when I'm around my girlfriend, for instance, because she's from an area where being a white girl was more of a minority in it.
Yeah,
so these are like things that she's used to. So she's like, well, my friend from home used to wear hair like this, and I never see your natural hair, even see the sunlight. You know what I'm saying? So
do you even have hair? Like,
that's what I'm saying. But like, I always think, you know, when like, say if I was to straighten my hair, you know, you see like certain girls when they straighten their hair, like black girls, and their 4C hair just kind of like stiff.
Yeah,
that stiff look. I don't want the stiff look. I don't want to be
doing this,
and my hair's not like moving. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, but I'm gonna keep doing this. I think
the looks really suit you. I feel like, to be fair, I think most looks do suit you. As much as you look back, you don't think it looked nice, but they did suit you at the time.
Yeah, and I think now that my hair's a lot healthier, especially now that she's doing my hair.
Yeah,
like for example, when she came rose my hair, it's not as tight, because you know, like when your Jamaican mother is
giving you a facelift,
bro.
It's like dragging your
scalp's just like red, and I'm just like,
you can't even lie down for like 3 days.
Like, why is my forehead back here? This is purely from my hair being cane red, I'm telling you now. But she used to be like, make sure it's tight. It needs to last for like 6 months.
Literally,
out of the year.
that's not coming out.
Yeah, man. Then with the days, brain tumours and that. Anyway.
No, it is nice having someone do your hair that cares about your hair and your hair health, because that's the thing, like we're saying, like we're trying to make our hair healthier now. Like it's not just about how it looks. Like, don't get me wrong, I want my hair to look nice, but I also want it to be healthy. Like I want to look after it. I want it, yeah, I think there's so much more we can do. And like we teach ourselves more and
Yeah,
stuff about
definitely.
it. Like I taught myself how to braid my hair. I taught myself how to do my locks and stuff. Like I wasn't experimenting with, can you imagine like going to school with locks in?
Bro, I would have taken, I can't lie, I think I would have taken over.
I feel like there would have been
feel like-
some like so many questions, so much confusion.
questions, but like, what are you going to do?
But we would have been like
Yeah, I feel like
those girls.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like if more of us at school were more confident in
Yeah.
our look and like what we have to put out there, I reckon it would have scared them more than anything. They would have been
Yeah.
like, what the hell's going on? Where's all this confidence coming
No, we
from?
should have just had all that. But it took us a long time to get here because it was
Yeah.
hard. Like, and also, like we said, we attached it so much to our self-worth and being pretty and stuff, and like
Definitely.
people fancying us, and like we didn't get any. Well, actually, I didn't get any attention in school.
I got minimal attention.
You got some attention. So attention is attention. I got none.
Yeah.
So like if someone's gonna tell me, oh, you look so much prettier with your hair straight, or your hair would look so much nicer blonde, or do you know what I mean? Then I'm obviously gonna lean into that. I never used to come to school with my hair like this. I never used to
Yeah.
come to school with my hair out curly, really. It would always be
Yeah.
scraped back in a ponytail or a bun. I used to put a bun ring in.
Yeah.
A
I was going
bun
to
ring?
say.
Like, what am I, a ballerina?
Yeah. I remember that.
It's just ridiculous. Like, well, it wasn't ridiculous because it was a trend at the time.
gonna
Everyone
say-
was using bun rings.
I bought one and I put it in and I was like, no, let me take it out. Let me just stop right now.
the bun rings. But that is such a dancer hairstyle. I don't know why it became such a trend.
So what was your favourite look that you've served between the years of starting Codsall High and now?
As in my actual favourite, like actually looked good, or just like
Your favourite one? Your favourite one? What's the first one that comes to your head? You're like, oh yeah, you know what? I lied this time.
probably when I very first had my fringe cut in and had Jasmine shape it and I went dark and I had this really healthy like little it was like a little fro, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it proper has shape. Right
Yeah.
now it's a bit flat because it's only been done yesterday, but it proper has like a poofy shape and it came round and I had my fringe and my curls were so healthy and I got so many compliments like on nights out, like girls in the toilets would be like, your hair looks sick, and like black girls coming up to me and saying your hair
Yeah.
is so healthy, like I wish that my hair was so healthy, but like they don't look after it or they've been relaxing it, or do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like I started to get those compliments on my hair being healthy. That was gassing me.
Yeah.
So probably that. I mean, I love this colour now, like so much. I love my reds and stuff, and I've loved it when I've had braids, and the locks I really felt sick in because that's the longest hair I've
Yeah.
ever had, and I was like, whoa.
To be fair, you deserve a look. I was thinking, girl, please let me keep this one, Prin. You're baddie enough. Let me keep this
shut
one.
up. The locks will be yours. The locks will always be yours. But I think that was mine because it was kind of a bit of a turning point for me mentally, and that's like when I started the hair page and stuff. So yeah. What about you? What was your moment where you were like, this is it?
You know when I got the red wig? And we
I went to Amsterdam. Yeah.
I thought I was serving. That weekend, I thought I was the shit.
You
Like,
looked unreal.
I was like, is that me? They call me
Swish,
baddie.
swish,
And I had the little
swish.
photo shoot and you and Beth were taking pictures of me.
yeah.
I was like, who am I? So, but yeah, I think that was a good one. But other than that, this is me, man. I think locks
This is
my
your
look.
trademark now. Like I can't imagine you without the locks.
Yeah, I know. I think you were saying, oh, if you had the locks and then you like did a little shaved a bit here and that. I was like, girl, stop it, because I'm getting a bit excited and then I'm just like not going to do it. Do you know what I mean?
You'd be scared of looking too much.
Yeah, literally, I need to get over this thing.
You
but
do.
I don't think, I think it'll take a minute. I think
feel
I need
like
to
we've
be
spoke-
going out and like
I was gonna
doing
say,
it.
I feel like we've spoke about it before as well. If you were around more people, like more gay people that were expressing their style in that way, you'd feel more comfortable. Like I feel like that would help loads.
Probably. But yeah, it was good. It was good while it lasted. Right now, obviously, as you can see, we're both serving. We look great.
Healthy hair for the
healthy
win,
hair.
guys.
Obviously, those of you who don't know us won't have known what we looked like.
No,
with
but it
all these
wasn't good.
hairstyles. But we will put some pictures on Instagram.
Yes.
And show you guys some befores and afters.
I'll have to hunt them out.
Yeah. I'll get some up there. Let you guys have a little laugh. But yeah, we did have some looks back in the day. You got any tips for the people?
Tips. Don't relax your hair.
Yeah, for real. Like,
Don't relax
it's
your
really
hair.
not good for your hair.
Don't do it. No matter whether you think like, don't texturize your hair. Like anything that's a chemical straightening, don't do it. I wouldn't even advocate for colouring your hair because I know I have.
Or do it
but
like properly. If
yeah,
you're gonna do
go
it.
to the hairdressers or like buy the proper colour stuff. Like box dyes are not good for your hair. just try and look after it. Like, look into the products that you use and look into the ingredients that are in the products. Just because it's mainstream and everyone's using it doesn't mean it's necessarily good for your hair. And just don't really try your hardest not to feel. It is hard, especially when you're in school, but you don't need to fit in. Like, you just need to do you.
Do you, and you will shine brighter than any diamond.
And you will get, if you feel like you're not getting any attention and stuff, like, you will get that attention. Like, once you feel confident within yourself and you, not to be like cliche, but like once you start loving yourself and stuff, that shines through.
Yeah, it
when
really
you're
does.
walking around with that confidence, people are like, they notice a change. And the people around you that are telling you it looks nice, haters.
Yeah, facts.
Telling you that your relaxed hair looks nice when it's breaking off and you've got no hairline,
Facts.
they're haters.
Listen,
so get your friends.
me. I will zoom in on the hairline. You don't want this. You don't want this smoke.
So that's my tips. Have you got anything to add to that?
Yeah, I would just be like, don't relax your hair, because that was the turning point for me. Don't relax your hair, and make sure the people who are braiding your hair, like, it doesn't need, if it feels like it's pulling your hairline back, they're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
Because it can look still just as neat, just done properly. Do you know what I mean?
It doesn't need to be giving you a facelift.
It really doesn't. So just look after yourselves, man.
Yeah.
And all will fall into place.
Woo!
Look at that. That was good.
That was
You should
good.
also tell them about that app that you sent me. That
Oh
tells
yeah,
you about.
there's this app called Yuka. It's YUKA, and basically you can scan products with it. So it just goes onto the camera, and you can scan products, and it tells you, it gives you a score out of 100 based on the ingredients of the product. So it tells you, it gives you a breakdown of the ingredients, and then it tells you what those ingredients do, why they're harmful, and stuff like that. It just gives you a bit more awareness of what you use. And I'm not saying that like you're going to scan something and then be like, oh no, that's like 30 out of 100, so I'm not going to use it. But just being aware, because some of these chemicals, not only do they affect your hair, but it's going onto your scalp, it's affecting your skin, like you're absorbing it. So it's just kind of being a bit more mindful of what you're using. If you're experiencing like damage to your hair and you don't know why, then it might just be because of the products that you're using.
Yeah, exactly. So Yuka, sponsor us. Obviously it's not a paid ad, but it is.
We wish.
Yeah, we really do wish. But it's a really good app. Like, Pim was showing me how it worked in the hair shop the other day.
We're scanning everything in the hair shop. We're like, no.
Yeah, and it tells you what you need to know. So yeah, guys, look after your hair, man. I feel like that was a nice little what should we call this episode? Like a little
shimmy shimmy.
It was a nice a short episode for you guys.
Yeah, just a little snippet into I don't know, our hair journey.
Yeah, just random stuff that we talk about.
I love it.
Yeah, it's good. I know you like to talk about it as well, so may as well.
Exactly. Let's all talk about it.
But yeah, I'd say that has been the episode.
It has indeed.
For those of you watching on YouTube, please subscribe to us. Drop us a like, drop us a comment. Tell us how your hair journey is. Recommend any products. Tell me if you think I'm going to look good as well if I was to like locks my natural hair and then
or wear her fro.
Maybe do like or the fro.
Yes.
Yeah. Do I rock a fro for graduation? I don't know. Let us know in the comments anyway. Those of you listening on Spotify, drop us 5 stars. Our
Always.
ratings. Oh, we love it. We love it. We're supporting us very well on there, to be fair.
I know, it's really nice.
Yeah, so drop us 5 stars. Don't be afraid. Prin.
Where can they find us?
Where can they find us?
You can find us on Instagram and TikTok at branchingout_. It's always going to be the same, guys, so you should know by now. And if you would like to email us, you can email us at branchingoutpodcast2023@outlook.com.
Perfect. All links will be in the bio.
Yes. Get in touch.
Yeah,
we love
man.
you.
Until next week, people. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.